NYC, that song actually has a Biggie vocal that was never released on the record. I believe it was like a radio freestyle that he did. And when I went to work with DJ Premier, Premier had these vocals. Of course, Premier had the hot beat. And Jadakiss, who's featured on this song, we keep in touch quite a bit. He checks on CJ a lot and offers his studio and things like that. So I really thought it would be cool to get Jada on the record because I remember talking to him several times and him sharing stories about how Big, embraced him when they first came to Bad Boy as the Locks. And, I know that Big was that way. He was that way with JM, with a lot of people that looked up to him because he got on and he was dope and he was blowing up and he was just such a cool person like that. He was very non-confrontational, but at the same time, he was, to his people, he was that figure, or he kind of did take it upon himself to be that one to them. Like, well, okay, well, if you're looking up to me, let me school you to something that's not negative, like Jadakiss says in the song, he told him a lot of stuff about, the beefing and the, just worry about these checks, get your contracts right, which is probably things he was starting to do a lot more and pay attention to, before his passing. So thinking of those times, I'm like, well, this would be the perfect record. And I also felt like I needed a record to represent New York and the East Coast in general, the East Coast love for Big. Having had the song with Snoop recorded already, I'm like, well, that wouldn't be fair to have such a dope record about the West Coast and not have an equally as dope record about the East Coast. And I also feel like it's a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? A nice play, again, on this whole East Coast, West Coast thing. Because really, as far as we are concerned within our circle, it really never existed, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of a reminder, like it really doesn't even matter. We got love on the East, we got love on the West, come on, rock with us, you know what I'm saying?